So welcome to BetSafe round 7 of the Aviva Premiership. As you can see, we're not on our usual house. We're in Andy Goode's house. Look at it. You see? Have a look round. It's nice house.
It's not a bad place, is it?
We've got guinea pigs running around. We've got dogs. But
twins.
We've got twins.
We've got twins. We've brought the twins home. They're upstairs being fed by one of the 4 nannies that we've got here. So, yeah, it's a tough gig, isn't it?
But Goody's not allowed out, so we're in his house. And we're going to review, preview, and give you this week's Acca's.
For BetSafe.
For BetSafe, of course, because they are
the official betting partner of...
That's it. Saracens. So Goody, on social media all week, you've been telling me it is 5-2. Your Acca's last week were significantly easier to pick than mine.
Hey, they weren't. Ultimately, we're doing this to make people money, right?
Yeah.
So I've won 5 times.
And I feel bad.
And you've lost people a lot of money, right?
Well, I do feel bad.
So people, if you're watching this, just listen to my Acca's. It's 5 to me, 2 to Jim. Just follow me. But my Acca's were... There were some tough ones. You know, I didn't see Tigers beating Cast as easy as they did.
What are you laughing at? Yes, you did.
Obviously, Wasps beat Quins. Wasps, we're back. I got this little present yesterday at the Rico Arena. Thank you to all the Wasps fans.
Were you there?
I was there.
No, you weren't.
I was there hosting.
Really?
Yeah, left the twins at home.
Okay.
Got to work, mate.
You have.
So, yeah, Wasps emphatically smashed Harlequins at the Rico Arena. They were really poor, surprisingly, because obviously it was round 2 of the Champions Cup and they'd lost their first game as well. You expect them to rock up at the Rico Arena with a bit of bite, a bit of physical edge, nothing.
Mate, Marlebone, my mate, he was trying to dust people up.
He dropped the head, didn't he?
Illegal.
Yeah.
Illegal.
So we'll see about that. But, yeah, I mean, my Acca's were tough, but delighted to take another victory and go 5-2 up.
Mate, you did. I thought one would be easier. Montpellier, they lost.
They
at
did.
Home. Big spenders in France, they lost to Exeter, who were going well, 2 from 2.
Yeah, I mean, Exeter, they talked about taking their Premiership form into Europe and trying to dominate a group. Going to Montpellier, that's a massive victory and a real statement of intent for them. Obviously, the other game in that group, you backed Glasgow to beat Leinster, didn't you?
I genuinely thought Glasgow were going to win, but no, they got smashed.
They got absolutely hosed up front, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Devon Toner, what a player. He's been smashing Scottish second rows for years now. You included.
Not too sure. But then we talked about our featured game of the week. A lot closer than we thought.
Wow, I was like, Saracens by at least 20, I think I said. Maybe even 25, 30. And it came down, was it 2 points in the end?
2 points. Ospreys, I was there.
Yeah.
Of course I was. Ambassador for Saracens. That's what we do. BetSafe, and Saracens and Jim Hamilton. They just, all 3 go well. But yeah, it wasn't not a comfortable day at the office. Ospreys were fantastic.
Fantastic.
Is that French?
Something like that. But you know they're Spanish?
What, Ospreys or fantastic?
But yeah, I mean, I was really surprised actually because I took the twins out of hospital on Saturday, so didn't get home till late. And I sat there and I thought, oh my God, that's a close game. What happened? You tell us.
Ospreys played some good ruggers. Do you know what they did?
Were they unlucky? Could they have won?
They should have won.
Some dodgy refereeing I heard as well.
I think the referees, that's a story for another day. We've been extremely poor this weekend, but Ospreys, they played and they took some big chances. They played a lot from their own 5 metre lines. A lot of teams against Saracens generally just kick and then get to a kicking battle, and we all know what happens there. Of course we do, as Wasps saw in the final, but actually, to be fair, they did what's similar to what Wasps did in the final against them. Do you remember when they went wide and they kept scoring tries from the exit? That is where Saracens have struggled. I wouldn't say that Ospreys have unlocked the key to beating Saracens, but
they found a few weaknesses.
They did.
To be fair, the week before I couldn't see any weaknesses in Saracens' game at all.
And that was the issue, I think. So I chatted to a couple of the guys after. Ospreys had a tough game against Clermont.
Yeah.
Saracens weren't tested the week before, and then you go into your second game thinking you can do what you did the week before. It doesn't work like that. So Ospreys, considering they're bottom of Conference A and they've only won 1 game and they lost at home against Clermont the week before, they played very well.
And they lost Tipperick and Lydiate just before the game as well, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
2 of their Welsh internationals.
Yeah, Rhys Webb didn't play.
Yeah, so massive performance by Ospreys. Unfortunately, they got two bonus points, didn't they? 4 tries and a losing bonus point. So I think they're out of the group pretty much, but a decent performance.
Exactly. That'll do. So Goody, we're into round 7. We're back into the Aviva Premiership, and who are your Accas for this week?
Well, this week I'm going with 4.
Easy.
No, tough calls.
Okay,
really, tough calls. Yeah. We've got Quins to beat Worcester. Mate, Quins they're struggling now.
Oh, they're up and down.
They're up and down, but they're back at the stoop, so I expect them to win that. I've got Saracens to absolutely hose London Irish. Although London Irish had a good victory at the weekend away in Paris at Stade Francais. So maybe that's not as easy to call as you think, but I'd back Saracens to beat London Irish. Then you go down to the West Country, Bath to beat Gloucester, the big West Country derby. Down at the Rec, Gloucester haven't got a great record down there. I think they've only won once in goodness knows how many years, but I expect Bath to continue their good form. Reece Priestland, how good was he on Friday night against the Scarlets?
His old club, yeah.
His old club played really well. So I expect Bath to beat Gloucester. And then finally, Friday night, tough one, Sale not to beat Exeter, but Exeter to beat Sale up at the AJ Bell Stadium.
Tough place to go and play.
It is a tough place to go and play as well. And Exeter they have a 5-day turnaround. So they played Sunday and obviously playing Friday, so that'll be tough. So that for me, that's the tough one.
That might have been the toughest one you've ever picked.
Well, you never know. I'm 5-2 up, so I've taken a risk there. But Exeter to beat Sale up at the AJ Bell on Friday as well.
And so you think Exeter can back that up, what they've done on a 5-day turnaround to beat Sale, a place that's tough to go and play?
What I really enjoyed after the game, after Exeter beat Montpellier away on Sunday, a massive performance for them, massive result. But then they started talking about next week already. They were like, right, we're not going to celebrate too hard tonight. We've got a game on Friday, then we can unleash hell if we beat Sale in Manchester.
How do you feel about that?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think they still had a couple of bitters on the way back from Montpellier, but you then break to go into the Anglo-Welsh Cup, don't you? So they're really focused on this game at Sale. They'll do limited training this week, but Sale obviously had a disappointing defeat over in Lyon. They were 14 points clear with about 10 minutes to go and lost by 3 points to Lyon. So it'll be a really interesting game. It'll be tight, but I expect Exeter to win. Tell me about your Accas though, Jim. That's more important.
Yeah, so I've gone a difficult route.
Oh, really?
Well, a couple of similar to yours, of course, because there's not as many games.
Yeah.
To not choose them, but Quins to beat Worcester as well.
So you've gone easy ones.
So I've gone easy. I'm going the easy ones first. I've gone Quins to beat Worcester. I think Worcester, I wouldn't say they're capitulating as a club, but they're losing director of rugby at the end of the season. They've got a couple of key injuries. They're bottom of the league, and for good reason. I just think that Quins are this kind of yo-yo team. They're similar to Gloucester, aren't they? They turn up some weeks, they don't turn up. They lose. They beat Wasps at the Rico in the Premiership, and they get smashed yesterday. But I think they're back at home. The Premiership's big for them, so I think Quins are going to win that. I've gone Sarries, of course, to beat London Irish.
Of course.
I think there'll be a lot of change in the Saracens team.
Do you reckon you're ever going to bet against Saracens?
Never.
Okay. Just want to ask.
Why would you?
There we go.
Let's say if they're their principal partner, why would you bet against them? So I've gone for Sarries to beat Irish. Difficult one, but maybe not. I've gone Newcastle with Dean Richards at the helm to beat his old club Leicester at home.
Yep.
This is where I think that the amount of games comes into a little bit of questioning. So Leicester, off the back of a comfortable victory against Cass, but also travelling over to Paris the week before, and then got to fly up to Newcastle. They might get the bus if they don't want to fly, which would be even worse. But Newcastle, kind of a 2-week rest period, bit of rotation in the squad. This will be the game that they're targeting. They're looking to be a top 6 team, maybe even a top 4 team in the Premiership this year. And I think that Newcastle are going to be gunning for this game. I actually think they might win quite comfortably.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
Big shout that.
I think Newcastle...
Last time Newcastle beat Leicester up at Kingston Park was reasonably comfortable as well.
Yeah.
Not last year, I think it was the year before. I can't remember who played 10 for Newcastle. Of course I did. I came out of retirement.
I was going to
save them.
I was like, oh, you know your ruggers.
I do know my ruggers because I know I played in it.
Yeah, when you were playing in it. And then I've gone. This is a really difficult one, but because it's a 4-fold, now we've got to pick 4. And we were just speaking before. We said it's tough to pick this week. You've gone for Exeter to beat Sale, which was a big call for once, and I've gone for Northampton to beat Mighty Wasps. There's pictures of Wasps everywhere in here. Pictures, yeah.
Wasps.
Why didn't you go for Wasps to beat Northampton?
We smashed Quins.
Why didn't you go for Wasps to beat Northampton?
We smashed Quins.
Okay, so that means you don't think they can beat Northampton?
I think we can. I hope we can. Why didn't I? Do you know what? Northampton are a team that infuriate me. They were poor at home last week to Saracens, got absolutely annihilated there. They've gone over to Claremont and shown a bit of physical edge at times, but ultimately came away not playing too much rugby with another defeat. I think they'll be smarting. And Wasps off the back of a big victory.
What does smarting mean?
Smarting.
Hurting.
Yeah, hurting, not happy.
Smarting.
Use it. Take it into the media world and
I will do.
they'll be smarting. But yeah, no, do you know what? An away victory for Wasps, it would be great. And Wasps are back on the horse. It was a huge victory yesterday against Quins. We looked really dangerous again, ball in hand. Christian Wade scored a couple. Why didn't I back them? Do you know what? I think it's a real tough one to call because Northampton have had some good form in the Premiership, especially at Franklin's Gardens. It'd be really interesting to see. I think Nathan Hughes may get cited for a swinging arm. That'd be a big loss to
Wasps. Where he tackled, who did he tackle from
Marcus
behind?
Smith. Yeah. So he could lose him. There's a question mark over Dylan Hartley as well. Will he get cited? I don't think so. I don't think there was anything wrong with what happened. He went to clear a ruck and a guy gets up and gets a slap across the face. That wasn't too bad. I just think Northampton will be massively pumped up after 2 disappointing weeks in Europe. And it'll be a real tough one to call, but you've got Northampton to beat Wasps.
Yeah, okay, anyway, this is my Acca. I've gone Northampton to smash Wasps.
They won't
smash them.
Come on,
I
Wasps.
think they'll win. Come on, Northampton.
So my Accas for this week, I've gone for Quins to beat Worcester at the Stoop. I've gone for Saracens, of course, the official partner of BetSafe. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To beat Irish at Allianz Park. I've gone for Bath to beat Gloucester down at the Wreck in the West Country Derby, and Exeter to beat Sale, controversially, up at the AJ Bell on a Friday night. Jim, tell me about your Accas.
Well, I've said it before. Surreys, they're going to win. They're going to beat Irish, yes they are. But let's talk about Quins to beat Worcester, Newcastle to beat Leicester, and Northampton, the mighty Northampton,
Never happening.
to smash.
Never happening.
Maybe not smash, but to beat Wasps. So Northampton to beat Wasps. So that's it. Those are our accumulators for round 7 of the Aviva Premiership. Good luck. Don't forget that every single week we're here. We're reviewing, we're previewing, we're sharing our Accas.
And our Accas are available to both existing and new BetSafe customers. Have a look online at betsafe.com. BetSafe, the official betting partner of
Saracens, yeah.
Saracens.
Yeah.